Hello. Come on, okay. Hello, and welcome to City Cruise Live. Today we're going to continue with Danganronpa. Goodbye Despair. Now I've got a slightly different setup now. I have more room in my room. And things should be a bit better, hopefully. And the lighting is a bit better, I think. And yeah, this will hopefully be a better setup for my live streams and for making music, which I will try to live stream when I get my laptop and stuff. Anyway, let us continue with this story. We're still halfway through Byakuya's trial, and I still have no idea who it could be now. I'm Mon Ami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed! And his killer is among this group of students? No, I'm not gonna believe it! I'll never believe it! 'Cause I believe in everyone! So do your best, and don't forget to save regularly!
Yeah, that's actually a good tip, because I keep forgetting. Okay.
Well, what now? If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually prove it, right?
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
There's still more?
Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table, right?
Sorry, I'm just messing with my lighting because I'm still fixing this new setup to try and get it better. It's kind of hard. Sorry, let me. That'll be good enough for now.
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, clean.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before! Not even my own mother.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
I'm not talking about your looks.
Sorry. Oh, I got a bit of cold as well. What does Weekend think? Nagito looks clean.
Crap!
Oh, there's no blood on him?
I see!
Hey! I'm still trying to mess around
Are you
with...
trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains on him?
I'm, beard hair or something. I grow a beard quickly in like a week, but I just like kind of rearranged my room, so I have a different setup, and I'm just trying to get the lighting and stuff right. So let me know if it's better or worse as I keep messing around, and eventually I'll get a thing that doesn't look horrible. But anyway, welcome. We are still on Byakuya's case of trying to find out who killed him.
Yes, that's it. Because under the table, there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere, right?
Australian Hulk. Isn't Hulk? No, wait, Hulk Hogan's not Australian. I was thinking of Crocodile Dundee. Anyway, you're here for the plot. Well, you haven't been here for a lot of it, so you'd probably miss out on. Like, you have no idea what's going on, really.
There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth.
If he stabbed Byakuya to death, It's strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
I didn't get any blood on me.
The guy died.
That is weird.
Yep, you're all caught up.
You just used something to block the blood, didn't you?
Something that might have been used to block the blood splatter. What do you think it could have been? I guess we did see something I could have used. Isn't that right, Hajime?
What could I have used to hide the blood? This is the plot. Chocolate dog, this is the plot. Okay, storage tablecloth. How do I select that?
I can prove it with this! You're talking about the bloodstained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right?
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
But that was found in the storage room, right? Are you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
How dare you suggest such a thing?
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen him?
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you...
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, hitting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone.
Have I checked on my... I have not checked on my pet, but we're in a trial. So it should be okay for now.
That's not just impossible for
Remind
someone
me
like
after the trial.
Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
Then, what does it mean?
Edgar Allan Poe, yeah. I think that's kind of his thing.
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
Even the inside of the tablecloth was bloody, so there's no denying Byakuya was killed there. But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right?
What? Does that make sense to you? That doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't mean where Byakuya stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing. Isn't that the same thing? Or am I... It does make sense? I guess my brain's just not working right now. Look, it's the morning, okay? I do these streams in the morning. It's 9 AM. I can't think.
I don't understand at all!
The place where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer are different.
Huh? Hajime, you look like you're onto something.
No, I'm not. I don't understand.
Really? But it sounds like a riddle. I feel like I'm onto something, but it's still not clear what that is.
Under the table, but not under the table. If it's somehow possible, it's the only way that makes sense.
Explain yourself. Why do you have to be so cryptic?
Moving forward, we should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions
He stabbed
and
on
just
the
choose
table.
the answer. I think.
Let's put the table. That would take a long time, and there was a lamp on the table, so you'd have to take the lamp off, and then you'd have to turn the cover over, and I don't feel like you would do that in the right amount of time. Improved Hangman's Gambit. Okay. Line up the right letters in order so the review keyword related to the insert. It's like a puzzle game. Very subtle 5 plus 3 in all directions. If two different letters clash, you'll take damage. If two the same, they will fuse. You must make two of the same letters clash. Or you try to let two different letters... Or you try not to let... Okay. It would be difficult in a blackout though. It was pitch black when this happened. That is what's most important. In order to do that, you've been given a technique called catch and release. When you move the reticle... How do you say that word? Reticle? Reticle? Oh, with the mouse, press the right mouse. Well, on top of it, you snatch the letter like a vacuum. This is what it means to catch the letter. However, you can only catch one letter at a time. So please be careful. When you press the right mouse button while you have a letter caught, you can shoot it to where your cursor is aiming and so you release the letter. Okay, I think I get it. Okay. By pressing the right mouse, you can blow it up and erase it from the field. Cache. This is why. This is reticle. That's a whole. Okay. If you just erase letters, you won't be able to. Okay. Main goal is to complete the. Yep. Display the tab. Why is there so many rules to this? It's probably much easier than what they're explaining. If I send letter is correct, it will fit in the keyword list. Okay, I'm probably gonna fail this on the first try, but let's just do this anyway. I don't care about explanations. Who reads manuals? Okay. Place the rock stabbed. Using those words as a clue, I should put aside my preconceptions and try to think about it. Something has come to me. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Okay. I gotta get letters together, but make different letters not touch each other. And do I click fused letters? Yeah, I don't know what this is. But they look fine, they're gonna connect together. But this one probably won't. Oh. Boost. Oh, look at me. Oh wait, it froze it. Wait. Okay. Oh, then do I click them? Oh. Oh wait. Oh, wait. Wait, did I do a thing? I did a thing. Okay. So I freeze them in place, and then that means I get to use them. Okay, well what comes next? You. Oh, under something. Oh, I'm gonna get, oh! Do there. Oh, look at me, I'm a master of words. Under. Oh no! Wait. I need an E. Where are the E's? I guess they can just, oh what? Do they time out? No! Oh, I need the E. Yes. There we go. Under. No. Oh. Under. The. Stay here. The. No. Wait. What? Am I doing this right? I think I'm doing it okay. Under. I need a. No, I need a H, not an E. What am I doing? Oh, H, E, under the something. What would it be? Under the table. Table? No. Under the F? Under the what? No, I'm gonna lose. Under the FR? No. Flail. Full. Ooh, what's this? Fridge. Fridge? That could be right. Uh-oh. Ooh, floor! The floor! Okay. Ah, that took longer than it should have.
I got it! Got it! The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards.
But how? Because As I remember, there was no way to get under the floorboards. Like, people went around and checked.
Under the floorboards?
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table. If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
Under the floorboards. Well, no, it wasn't a knife.
So, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. But from where? And how?
It is still a bit, like, weird. Like, how could you know exactly where they're gonna land under the floorboards? But, like, they used a skewer thingy, those thin things to stab them. I know that from the report, in the murder report.
I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know.
That's right, if I remember correctly, one person here should know how to get under them. It's that guy! It's that guy! That guy!
You're the only one! Hey, Gundam, you dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
Are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
Yes.
About that earring.
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that Hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboards, right?
Just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes. However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner, to me!
Alrighty.
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear? Huh? Could it be? Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation. And if he had it on by the time the class trial began, then that means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
We got him, boys.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass. But I am different. With the power of my 4 Dark Devas of Destruction, it is of no concern. Truly, this is the evil 4th eye. Before the might of the evil 4th eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
This guy's worse than Hero.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly!
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room.
So is he admitting that he just killed him? Ah.
One of my 4 Dark Devas of Destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos. A secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes.
This guy.
After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands.
I'm too dark. It's because I'm a brown guy. Gotta get my lighting right. So I'm not so now I'm too white. It's so hard because I don't have like a proper setup. Like a decent setup. Yeah, I guess I'll do.
Tremble with fear, fools! Behold my power!
There he goes blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know.
Anyway, it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room.
Then that has to be how the killer did it. If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
Teretsusu is the only person who could do that. I'm pretty sure.
I see. If they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
Are you sure?
It must be him. Calling the SUV.
You don't like stab, stab,
SVU.
stab? Should it sound more fleshy, like...
No, I'm not talking about your sound effects.
He's the killer.
You're saying they
must
snuck
be.
under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right?
But you weren't in the party room.
So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
You!
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards.
Who wasn't at the party again?
I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monomi over there can be my witness, right?
Yes, this Monami over here is your witness.
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
Okay. You're fine this time, chef boy.
The only person who wasn't at the party... Judging from the photo I took before the blackout... It obviously has to be him!
Who? The only other guy that wasn't at the party was the guy that was outside, and I forget his name. The Yakuza guy. Him. Yeah.
Hey, it's decided!
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like,
I can do it. Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
Wow, that sounds like killer talk.
see? You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
Good news, you are now allowed to use the silencer. Right now, you can use it as many times as you want. You can shoot down white noise, okay. Now if you shoot the actual noise. Okay. Alright. Yep, cool. Bang, bang, bang. Alright. This is a Christian courtroom. No swearing! Okay, who are we gonna use? They're all accounts, I don't know. Who can we use? I don't know. We'll just try whatever.
During the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
And they could have stared at panties all day. Without going to the storage room in the dark.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know. That means you have no alibi.
The culprit is self-evident.
Oh, is he not the killer? So there must be an alibi. The only person who doesn't have the alibi can... Is he really the killer? Maybe he's not really
During
the killer.
the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
I don't know whose account to
And
use.
they
Like,
could
how am I
have
supposed
stared
to
at
know?
panties all day. Without going to the storage room in the dark.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the—
But when the party nobody saw you. That means
Means you have no alibi.
Oh, wrong one.
Crap.
Okay, it's not
during
that
the
one.
party, the killer
I'm just going through all the
lurking under
accounts.
And they could have stared at without going to the store.
Is that true?
Don't act like I'm the—
But when the party started, nobody saw you. That means
You have no alibi.
Oh, there we go.
No, that's wrong.
No, I'm supposed to shoot the information, which is wrong.
No,
Not useless.
Fuyuhiko definitely has an alibi. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right. I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
I think it's the chef boy. He's the only one that could, and the killing happened with a meat skewer, which is in the kitchen.
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside, and he came to spy.
What'd you say, motherfucker?
Oh no!
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
Regardless, it's impossible.